Welcome to Blue Baron Carpet Cleaning Systems here in Lecanto, Florida. We have a CDS 4.8 HydroMaster CDS PTO heat exchanger. It's a cooling heat exchanger. And of course we have the bushings here for the 3/4 barbed hose that will go to your radiator hoses. And of course you have your hot and cold water can come in on either side, which will allow you to get your hot water. And it's high pressured coils inside, so it's 3,500 pounds pressure rated. Very, very sturdy unit. It's got the feet at the bottom, so you can do all the mounting. It's an open slotted stainless flat bar. So it will mount very easily to any hard surface or even the side of a tank or a pedestal. This unit is just really going to give you great heat, and the coolant will come through it, and it will just do the job that you want. And even if you have pressure spikes, you're not going to have any issues. And then, of course, we build the larger heat exchangers, the access point for the lower or upper part of the pedestal for the SE series truck mounts. We build for ProChems, Steamways, all HydroMaster units. Any truck mount that you've got out there, we can augment and increase the heat and get a good commercial heat going on. So we take a lot of pride in what we do. We're almost 20 years in the business of manufacturing these fine patented heat exchangers as well as our Blue Baron truck mounts. So we've been really busy, and this is 2026 in June. And this here will be is a top load filter box. This actually goes to the side of any unit. It could be a compact series, SE series, or any other truck mount for that matter. This will be on the left side, so we're going to put a bracket here. It'll be TIG welded. It'll come out and be like a piece that will come down, and it will mount right on some bolts right on the side of the truck mount. Real nice connection, and everything, as you see, is this is 316L stainless, 3/16 thick. There'll be a gasket at the bottom. This will be fully painted. There'll be a pedestal in here as well for a 3/16 perforated debris basket that will be custom fit on a pedestal. And you've got your inlet here, or you got the choice of coming in this way or coming in this way. I think this would be the better option, because what we'll have is an extender that will go in very close proximity to the debris basket and actually make it easier to pull out. In this case, this gets a little crowded, especially if you have a 90 put in here and a cam lock. Still gets a little crowded. I think the better option would be to have this right here, just for your inlet. We can also go 2.5. This is a 2-inch, so we could put a larger coupling, very much similar to this. On the back is your receiving line. As you can see, it's a 2-inch, but it could also be taken off as a 2.5 going in. You would put a pipe there that would fit a 2.5 or just the 2-inch, and it'd go on a 2 3/8 hard wall rubber hose, the one with the wire inside of it, real sturdy. So this is kind of a 2-for-1 video. I just figured I'd squeeze this in to show you what we're doing. We have the larger inline filter boxes, 14 by 14, and those are going to also have the top load as well. Make it really easy to pull that debris basket out without having to, jump through hoops and do backflips just to try to pull it out. It's just way too crowded when it's the other way. So if we choose to keep it that way, our next one may not have that in the front. The key is that you want to make it easy and real simple and real quick to clean. Pull that debris basket out, because you don't want to stick your head in that stinky tank, because I'll tell you, that can be quite an ordeal as well, as you know. So for all of this, we are keeping very busy, and we'll have the new splash system, wash system for our recovery tanks, and that will be on our truck mount store very, very soon. And we're just having a lot of fun doing all these options to keep this industry going, where it's where it'll help people out. Our pricing is outstanding. We're all factory direct so that we can provide you the very best this industry has to offer. Simplistic design, open concept, stainless headers. As you can see, we take a lot of pride in the stainless headers that we build, and stainless flex hose that goes right down into our access point heater. Again, mentioned on previous videos, we also do the ProChem aftermarket heat exchangers, which include the 405, the Legend Series, Bruins, Sabre, Lancer, as well as the Trailblazer, and the ProChem Performer Cub XL, which is a shorter body with a 3/4 con to it. And that has also been sold quite a bit, as well as the old Blazer Plus. And also, our access point heat exchangers, we're coming out with another design, which will be a rectangular box, very much similar to this, which will allow you to get it into a different template, because every frame is different, and it will have the same technology as the parallel arrangement of where the heat will come in and it'll go across the coils in a parallel arrangement, which was part of our patent design. There's, if we wanted to use 10 coils, we could use 10 coils. That's within our abstract of our design on the patent. So there's the word polarity. So plurality will mean that we could use 10 coils and still fall within the constraints of our design. But we've been very lucky with these heat exchangers. We have one guy that has over 5,000, almost 6,000 hours on his heat exchanger, and he's still going strong. We recommend that you take measurements and know if your design of your machine will fit ours. A lot of times it will. You can send us pictures and can even FaceTime your unit to take a look at it. And that's the personal service that we give at Blue Baron in our factory. So I do a lot of communication, fine lines of communication, and avenues of communication to ensure that we're on the same page when it comes to getting a unit to fit nicely. We also, again, I showed you the header. We do the headers. We do top load heat exchangers, side H-style. The H-styles come in from the side. You'll see a lot of our truck mounts are like that. And then of course we have the D-style and the top load, which means that it'd be kind of like this, where it's just coming in from the top and disperses into the wide open area of the heater, and then the gases will migrate to the back where they'll exit out. And you'll get a nice commercial heat. You'll love it. So we've sold quite a bit of heat exchangers over the years, and we put a lot of people in business and helped those old dinosaur truck mounts, the dinosaur, all the ones that haven't been seen as much in the workplace. We do the Hurricane truck mounts. I don't know if you heard of the Hurricane. A lot of Chemtex units, Panther units. We just help a lot of people out in keeping them, so they got hot water. They're not afraid of pressure spikes, because you can get high pressure especially on our Blue Baron units. But if you work it out where you want higher pressure on your truck mount, call us today and we can give you a higher flow pump and an unloader valve that's capable of producing that kind of pressure, because we're very comfortable in the idea of you using our 3,500 pounds pressure rated coil system. So why give up pressure washing jobs? And especially in this economy, you want to gather up as many jobs and be as diversified as possible. So look us up at thetruckmountstore.com 24/7 or call 727-505-2989. Ask for Pete. Thank you.